By the time I'm writing this presentation, I am in self-isolation trying to stay sane just like the rest of the world. It's unbelievable to realize how difficult it is to get inspiration when you're locked inside your own house. We're living through some tough times, and all I can think of is what I'm going to do when it's all over. One lives in the hope of becoming a memory. Those are the exact words that have been in the back of my head ever since Mr. Aguilera told my higher group that we had to write a speech. At first, I didn't see it as a challenge. Once I heard the quote, something immediately popped up into my head. Day of the Dead. A huge celebration that takes place the 2nd of November in Mexico, which honors the dead. A holiday where people go to cemeteries to be with the souls of the departed and build private altars containing their favorite food, beverage, as well as pictures of the dead. Makes sense, right? A close friend or a family member dies, so you visit the resting place once a year for many generations so that that one person isn't forgotten. Even though this would have been an interesting topic to cover, I couldn't see myself speaking for 5 minutes about a festivity. I just didn't find it entertaining for myself or for the audience. As the days were going by, I was beginning to freak out because I didn't have a topic for a project which was due in a couple of days. And since there's a very limited amount of things one can do in quarantine, I decided to listen to some music. And as I was scrolling through my playlist, I came across a very familiar song, to which I never really paid attention to whenever I listened to it. That song is called Piano Man, and it was written by Billy Joel in 1973. This song is based on real life events. The verses of the song come from the point of view of a piano bar player, who is Billy Joel, who mainly focuses on the crowd that comes into the bar on a Saturday. An old man, John the bartender, who is the real bartender that worked there with Billy Joel, the waitress, who is a reference to Billy Joel's first wife, Elizabeth Weber, businessmen, and bar regulars, like the real estate novelist Paul, who would sit down each night working on what he believed would be the next great American novel, and the Navy sailor Davy. Most of these characters have broken or unfulfilled dreams, and the pianist's job is to help them forget about life for a while. For example, now John at the bar is a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free, and he's quick with a joke or to light up your smoke, but there's someplace that he'd rather be. He says, "Bill, I believe this is killing me," as a smile ran away from his face. Well, I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. It's pretty clear to see what John is feeling. Regret. He feels sorrow because he didn't follow his dreams. Maybe this guy once had the chance to become a big time celebrity just like he wanted, but he didn't take advantage of the chance when he had it. The thing that I find the most interesting here is that John's situation could have been the same with Billy Joel. You see, Billy Joel worked at that bar for 6 months because he had to get away from New York, due to some problems he had with his recording company in that city. What would have happened if he decided to work at that bar forever? What would have happened if his problems with the recording company were never settled? His fans wouldn't have been as influenced as they are by his music today. He wouldn't have sold over 150 million records worldwide. And he wouldn't have made it into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1999. If I didn't listen to his song, I wouldn't be here presenting to you. It's with these little details when we realize that every choice we make will affect our future. I know lots of people that worry about what's in store for them, and it's understandable, and in some cases, relatable. So, try to make sure you make the right choice when the occasion comes, because what we do in life echoes in eternity. Thanks for your attention.